Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Complete over the middle. Oh, what a hit! Starts the ball loose. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. I'll take care of it.
That was intended for Travis Hunter. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go play action. It's Pickett. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. He gets loose down the right side. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a...
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And they'll stuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block, extra points on the play.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Adoree Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. He's got the first down grab and still going. Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles find an answer with their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Newton gets it from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Pickett. Has it downfield, working the left. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. No doubt they're taking a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On play action now, Pickett. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Pickett working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and that'll bring up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
2nd and 10, Pickett. Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tutu. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down. Here's Pickett. That pass caught by Strange. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard.
Sticking in the air with Pickett. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Half the 60, half the 60. Buffalo 80. 18, Pioneer.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 5-point first quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup, gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Great, set.
Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles tie it up late in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, you better regroup.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now Pickett. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now here's Pickett. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Pickett. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Let's go now. 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And once again, they can't connect.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And the end of that return, Gronk, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the 1st. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. To the races, middle of the field, the 30. He's at the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. All set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Pickett will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge. Well, think of it this way as well, especially with the bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep them inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
To throw is Pickett. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Well, empty to backfield. Motion him right. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here's Pickett. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got a man left. This gets the 1st and more. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Pickett. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Pickett to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Ray Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quiet. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. All set now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal because of it.
Has room down the left sideline. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Great, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Brought in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On play action now, Pickett. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Pickett. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Well, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the pistol, Hurts. Flush out now to his left. He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Going after it, added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow the lead now to 22 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Pistol snap to Pickett. Here's a screen for Tootin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pickett working from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46. Pickett set to pass. He rolls to his right. Going deep down the near sideline. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Hey, 73.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Down by Caleb Ransaw.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, don't touch that. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63. Hey. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Fits it through the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
63. Great. Set.
Hurts now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Hey, 73. Kyle Levy. Going silver, ready? Tiger Hornet. Kyle Levy.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pickett trying again on second. Connecting on the slant. And the Eagles get to it. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking...
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This 42 yards from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football too, and those 3 should pay dividends.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
63. No toss that. No toss.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Good. No toss.
They go with Barkley here. Space past the 35. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Great, set. Right there. No touch.
Here's another carry for Barkley. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out at halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
Jaguars 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now Pickett. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Pickett on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd and 10. Pickett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds Allen on the check down. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Rolling out to his left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Down the sideline to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hurts to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. yards after his second interception of the season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Check out.
Pickett will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And second down.
Now here's Pickett. Escapes the pocket. He's going deep down this side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Yeah.
3rd and long. Pickett. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over
Yeah.
and over
There
and
you
over.
go. Let's go.
No, no.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Going to the ground again on first. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that one up the middle.
One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Great, set. Boost. On anyone, huh? No touch.
They go to Barkley again. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 73. No touch.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball on the right hash. The distance 43 yards.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Inside give here for 2. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready? Warrior, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Pickett to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Set. 70 Lions.
On play action now, Pickett. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Let's go. Hawks, 19 Lions. Take off.
Out of the gun, Pickett. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Tank. Nike, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Steady.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First down, at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Great, set.
Here's Saquon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Devontae Smith. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Hey, Silver, don't touch that. Alpha. Don't touch.
And again, here's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Great, set. Trimmer. No touch.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
No touch that. Right anyway, 63. Ground up, Yanni. Motion.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
No touch that. Right anyway, no touch.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Great, set. No touch.
A give to Barkley. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Great, set. Right anyway, no touch.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Third and 4 coming up now. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Great. Set. 73. Right anyway, no touch.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60.
Pickett working from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Picking a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. Continuing to move past the 45. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Sticking in the air with Pickett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down. Here's Pickett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that, that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Great, set.
Running once more with Brooks. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The cap. Fan? Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Great.
Again, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Great, set. 180.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles getting closer to their 10th win of the season. First and 10 from the 32.
Great, set. Trimmer. Delta.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Great, set.
2nd and 6.
Right anyway, yeah. Delta.
From the gun and give to Brooks. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Great. Delta.
First down, and they go right back to it. And tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
57. Jaguars 13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Philadelphia.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw, Pickett. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
18, Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Pickett getting everybody on the same page here. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They've got a man in motion. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Great, set.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.